Hello and welcome. My name is Philip and this is DayGrid. In this video, we are going to be looking at timetabling. This will be the first video in a series of instructional videos that will actually take you through the entire process from start to finish to create your first timetable. Really, with this video, we're just going to be covering a bit of an overview of what we'll actually be diving into in more detail with the other videos. So we'll be covering, I guess, the five sort of steps that will be needed to actually create your timetable. So we'll start off by looking at a lot of the setup processes. I'll presume that you've already set up your time structure for your school, and that is covered in one of the other videos in getting started to set up your times. But here in this series of videos, we'll really dive into the subjects, setting up your actual subjects, and the concept of subject offerings as well that we use in the system. So just at a top level, the subjects define what is actually taught, while your subject offerings define who can teach it and how it can be scheduled, whether you have multiple teachers teaching the one class or whether you have a subject that is split into two different subject offerings being taught by two different teachers at different times. We'll also then go into how you set up your teacher availability, how that plays into the system, and how you can customize that to make sure you're matching your staff's requirements. And then we'll dive into actually setting up the timetable itself, creating the timetable structure, looking at setting up and defining the subjects that you're including in the timetable, how you're setting those requirements in terms of how many sessions you want each class to have, and then lastly we'll get into the actual timetable builder, the different things that you can do in here in terms of actually dragging and dropping and arranging the sessions, the different options you've got to use the priorities and the timetabling engine, and how we will actually optimize the timetable for you to do all the heavy lifting and actually generate the timetable that suits your requirements. And we'll also spend a little bit of time looking at the stats and the analysis that you can get from the DayGrid timetable section to help justify and defend, and just to get some insights into, okay, well, is this actually a good timetable? Yep, you've generated something for me, but how do I know it's actually getting what we need out of it? Okay, so that's what we'll cover in these videos. This is just a quick overview to let you know and to give you an idea as to what the finished timetable is going to look like. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for your time.